Hi, everyone. We're going to finish up talking about how people might be feeling when we read the chapter 5. And unless they tell us, we don't really know, but oftentimes there's a lot of clues, and so we can get a good idea. So they're in a lot of trouble here. It's getting hotter and they're missing each other. So thinking they're pretty anxious and nervous. And it says they're running out of time. I know when I'm running out of time, I start to get pretty anxious. So they do find Hannah. They've been separated from her. And when they see her, they give her a hug because they're probably so happy and relieved when they find her because now they're all together again. But they don't have a lot of time for all that. It says they have to hurry up and go because they're running out of time. So their plan was to ride the steam out, but there is no steam. So what's their next plan? That's pretty scary. And it says they're upset. And when you're upset, you could be mad, you could be scared, you could be disappointed, you could be frustrated, but you're not feeling great. And they're upset because now they don't know what to do next. How do they get home? So they're kind of confused and they're running out of time. So, it's a terrible feeling. And it says Hannah knows if they won't get out of there, they're all going to die. So that's one of the scariest feelings I think you can have. And she wants to live and she wants Sean to live too. So Trevor has to think of something. There's a lot of pressure on him. And he's thinking there's got to be a way out of here. And he looks around him. So even though he's anxious and nervous and worried, he's still thinking. And he's cool enough to look around and he notices the water and he figures if there's water, there's got to be steam. So they're still planning on taking the volcano out of there. So they move fast. It's getting hotter by the second. So more and more anxious. They're looking around. And Trevor, despite all this pressure, remembers that Hannah has something that can help her, and it's dynamite. So they find a dinosaur skull, which is going to be a big skull, and they're going to sit in it, and the bone won't melt. And they break open the dynamite, and the dynamite break opens the wall, and then the water starts coming, and then there's steam because it hits the lava, and Trevor tells everybody to hang on. So he's still able to think about people's safety in all of this chaos. So here they are. Oh my gosh, they look petrified. And it worked. So the steam pushes the dinosaur skull up through the volcano. And what do they do when that's happening? Everybody screams all the way up. They keep moving faster and faster, and they're screaming. So I guess it would be a little bit like a roller coaster ride that's really, really fast, and you scream, except this is much more serious than a roller coaster ride. And so they pop out and they're flying through the air, which has got to be scary. And then they fall to the ground and they're still screaming. They start screaming again because, wow, they just hit the ground and they don't want to be crushed. But they're safe. They are safe. And the three of them have gone to the center of the earth and they have returned. So they had an amazing adventure and something that they shared together. They figured things out. They took turns being the leader. They took turns coming up with ideas. So they really worked well together. And now they're happy that all of them survived. So that would be a very happy ending. So this is a good book. I liked all the different ways that people felt and how they handled all of the challenges. And we would rarely have challenges like this in our real life because we don't travel to the center of the earth and we're not going to be inside of volcanoes, but sometimes we face other problems or challenges that get us upset and frustrated, and we have to be calm and try to think of a solution and we might be happy and work with other people, but also be upset because things didn't turn out the way we want. So I think this story covers a lot of the way that we feel at different times in our life. All right, everybody, really enjoyed talking about feelings with you guys, and have a good summer. Bye.